My name is Dashaun. We out here in the cold streets of Brooklyn in front of Juniors, where I'm born and raised, not in Juniors, but in Brooklyn. And I'm a contestant at the first annual Hip Hop Karaoke Championship over at the Highline Ballroom on January 25th. I figured why don't we just go inside and talk a little bit about hip hop. As long as I can remember, I've been into hip hop. My mother was and still is into hip hop. My father also, not as much as my mother. My uncles. Since I can remember, my early memories are singing along to hip hop records. The earliest song I remember actually knowing the lyrics to was a Crash record. Like, we are here to tell the world just who we are. That record, that was the first record that I could sing along to, and that I still remember the lyrics to this day. Growing up, the rappers that I was really into were definitely Rakim. Rakim is, for me, top of the top, cream of the crop. And you understand, also growing up in New York, in a family being a pop singer, and seeing rappers like Rakim and like Kane, and having them say a thing about the culture and put that in their music, that was a big joke for me. First time I was at HHK was back when it was in the Lower East Side. We get down there and we see this nice-sized crowd of people with a real stage, a DJ up on there, and guys are going over. I said, I gotta sign up. This is what I've been waiting for. And I see the list, and they have Rakim No The Ledge, one of my favorite songs of all time, period. I got up there and did that song, and the crowd was going crazy. That was it. I got hooked after that. You had to beat me away. Hip-hop karaoke was, the difference between that and regular karaoke was vast for me, because as a teenager, I was a serious rapper. I was actively pursuing a career to be a rapper. And I just stopped short because I felt like I was around a lot of artists that were great in my eyes. And the quality of the rhymes that I was putting out just wasn't up to snuff, in my opinion. So I figured I'd fall back and try to learn the business on the back end. And hip hop karaoke gave me the chance to go back on stage and be a performer with the level of quality that I wanted. So now instead of just writing Dashaun's okay rhymes, I can do Rakim's great rhymes. And it was a dream come true for me. Being at HHK and having people, it's crazy. I got people coming up to me at different venues saying, you're that guy from Hip Hop Karaoke, right? You did your thing on this song and that song. All I'm doing is I'm performing other people's songs, but I'm actually getting to feel a little bit of the star quality that those guys feel, and that's amazing. One performance that I did that definitely it sticks out is I did The Choice Is Yours with my best friends from high school, Chad. Number 9, all the New York transit line. Deck my train goes off the track. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Track on the scene, crispy clean. You can draw in the wire, but you can't intervene. We been out there, time for the show. Don't play rock, don't play the devil. Come on, open the door, you're best to leave you slide. Do it, swear. Dancing is a big part of my performance at HHK, and it was a friend of mine from San Diego named Torin that taught me just how to perfect my dancing and to refine it a little more, like doing spins and things like that. So, and to be more expressive, not care about people looking at you or how you look, but just dance like nobody else is around. So that it's. I never look at myself as being the best dancer in the room, but I always try to have the most fun. And I try to bring that on stage also when I'm doing HHK. So if I don't know all the words, you're going to have the most fun with me, and that's what's most important. And as far as the championship, being that I want to make sure that I have the best show possible. Like, I've never really dressed up for any of my performances, or not going into a character per se. But I think I'm going to try to for these performances. When people see you coming with the lyrics, you got your movement down as far as you're interacting with the crowd, and you're going that extra mile of actually wearing some clothing that you would think that the artist would wear. Like that's a triple threat right there. What I think is going to set me apart from the other 11 contestants is my energy. Just I want to bring the crowd into the show, make them feel like they're a part of the show just as much as the music is, the lyrics. The crowd is another element. My goal is to make sure that they have more of a good time than I'm having when I'm on stage. I don't know what I'm going to do when I get up there, but I'm going to make sure that people remember my name, remember my performance, and hopefully I'll come out on top.